Guys, this is the worst possible thing for Harry Potter right now. There is a rumor going round that HBO are looking to cast a woman as Lord Voldemort in the upcoming HBO Harry Potter TV series, and I've got to say, I hate this idea. If this is true, and I suspect that it's not, this is probably the worst possible thing they could possibly do, and this will genuinely ruin the series. Mark my words, if this happens, it will be all over. Of course, there have been rumors circulating about who is playing the main villain, Lord Voldemort, in the upcoming series, and rumors have suggested that it could be Cillian Murphy, maybe Matt Smith, or even Nick Hoult, but now it might not be Lord Voldemort at all. In fact, we might be getting Lady Voldemort. So let's talk about how bad this is. What's up guys, Mike here, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for more dumb stuff that I think is cool. Let's do it. Okay, so this is really disappointing to hear, and I do think this is just a rumor that's gotten out of control, and I don't think there's much validity to it. I actually did a video last week talking about both Matt Smith and Cillian Murphy rejecting the rumors that they have been cast as Voldemort in the upcoming show, but I stand by this. I really do think Cillian Murphy has been cast, but he obviously can't talk about it. But will we be going from he who must not be named to she who must not be named instead of Lord Voldemort, Lady Voldemort? I think this is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, we've already seen that HBO is willing to change the characters in their so-called book-accurate rendition of Harry Potter. I mean, from the very start, the whole point of the TV show that HBO themselves pushed was book accuracy. That was kind of pushed to the side a bit when we were revealed a black actor playing Professor Snape, who famously was portrayed by Alan Rickman in the original Harry Potter movie series. Apperances will be playing Professor Snape in the upcoming series, and my opinion on this at first was really negative. I was very against it, as I think a lot of people are, but as time went on, I became more and more open to the idea of having a black Professor Snape, even though I still think it does change certain aspects of Professor Snape's character and backstory. I've done a bunch of videos talking about this as well, and I think the main reason I'm kind of okay with it is because Alan Rickman's performance was so iconic that I think trying to replicate it, I mean, a lot of people suggested Adam Driver in the role. I think just trying to replicate Alan Rickman's performance would just be too much of a callback to the original movies. At least Apperances just gives it a completely new flavor. That being said, I guess the counter argument you could make for that is that Professor Flitwick's actor from the movies, Warwick Davis, has been recast as that character in the series. So I don't know what they're doing here. The thing is, Lord Voldemort becoming Lady Voldemort actually really annoys me, particularly if you are going with a book-accurate rendition of the series. I mean, his name is Tom Riddle. There's a whole plot line about his name, Tom Marvolo Riddle, being an anagram of I am Lord Voldemort. So even that would have to change if they changed it to Lady Voldemort. And I think the other thing about this that really annoys me is like, what other reason would there be to do this other than to annoy fans of the series? I genuinely can't think of a good reason to gender swap this character. And again, I think people could make the same argument about Professor Snape. Like, I do wonder if, yeah, maybe it is a diversity and inclusion thing. Like, why couldn't Professor Snape be white? I don't know. I'm less annoyed now about Professor Snape's actor though. Like, because I just think that, and people will disagree with me on this, but I don't think Professor Snape was ever explicitly described as white in the books. I mean, I know people will refer to him being described as having sallow skin and like long greasy hair, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt that the race could be up to interpretation, but there's no ambiguity around Voldemort's gender. Like, he is male. And I honestly wonder, like, is it a political statement? Are they trying to like stick it to JK Rowling and her beliefs on gender? In which case, like, I think there might be a better way for them to kind of do it. And I really do think about, like, what if Star Wars was just like, let's make Darth Vader a woman. Let's make Darth Vader female. Let's change the iconic James Earl Jones voice to a female robotic kind of voice. Like, how would people respond to that? Like, people surely wouldn't be happy. I mean, we've seen this thing happen a lot in pop culture, especially in recent years. I mean, the main example that I think of that comes to mind is Mindy Kaling's Velma TV show, which took Velma from Scooby-Doo and changed her race. There's also a lot of rumors that swirl around every time there's a new James Bond movie that maybe the next Bond will be a woman, which also kind of feels out of place to me. As for the legitimacy of these rumors, like, I do think this is just some random rumor, some random publication publication that wants attention, because to be honest, everyone is talking about it. Like, I'm talking about it. Like, you get so much attention for making up a rumor like this that I think it is kind of worth someone like spurring these rumors. But it would be so shocking to me if a woman was playing Voldemort. I think, I'll be so honest, if that happened, I don't think I'd want to watch the show. Voldemort is a male, and there's almost like a beautiful symmetry between Harry and Voldemort as characters, and I feel like that's almost one of the key themes in the books. Harry and Voldemort, or Tom Riddle's stories, start so similarly. They're both orphans. They both don't know that they're wizards until a certain age. They are both brought into the magical world in Hogwarts through Dumbledore, but they both end up in completely opposite positions. And to be honest, I do think that both of them being boys really matters in that. Like, they're both young boys. It's not like Voldemort is a girl and Harry's a boy. Like, they're both boys. I'm highly doubtful this is true, but as I said, I would be very disappointed if it was. I think it would be a betrayal, one of what they promised this show would be, which people are already kind of disappointed about with the Snape casting. I'm not in that group. I actually think it's okay, but you are welcome to have your own opinion on that. And two, I think it's a betrayal of the fans. Like, I don't see any necessary reason for this to happen. And if it did, I think fans could rightfully be upset, annoyed, frustrated, and angry. So let's keep tabs on it. We'll see where it goes, but I am thinking this is just a crazy rumor. Whew, thank you so much, guys. I want to turn it over to you now. Let me know down in the comments, do you think there is any reason why Voldemort should be a girl? I wonder if they'll change her name to like Tina Riddle or Thomasina Riddle. Leave it down below, all of your thoughts on this. What do you think? Do you think it would be a disaster, or do you think it could work? If you can't think of a comment, but you want to help me out with the algorithm anyway, and it really helps, just comment below Marvolo. That's Tom Riddle's middle name, as you probably know. While I've got you, I'm all over the internet doing dumb stuff that I think is cool. All my links are down below. And if you like this video, check out my video from last week talking about why I think either Matt Smith or Cillian Murphy are lying when they deny playing Voldemort in the upcoming series. And if you just want to watch a bunch of my Harry Potter videos, you can check this playlist out right here. I won't stop you. That's pretty much it from me though. My name's Ready Mike. This has been the Inside of My Mind, and I'll catch you later.